Hello, people. Welcome back. This is episode 10 now of the Moron podcast. I'm here with Dan today
Hello.
because Jake and Rob are once again not here. Shocker there. Hopefully, we'll get them in the next episode or two.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we say that. They're probably not going to turn up. You never know.
No,
so
they're
hopefully,
not.
in the next 2 episodes or so, they might be back. Whether you like that is entirely up to you. I don't know.
Probably don't.
Yeah, you probably don't, to be honest. Which I do not blame you for. Right. Shall we hop straight into it then, Dan?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, Moronic or Not section. And for anyone that doesn't know, what this is this is where we get 5 random words or phrases from you lovely viewers. You can send them in either via comments or email or message us on Instagram, however you prefer to contact us. And we say whether they're moronic or not. It can be the concept of something. It could be whether we've had a bad experience. It could just be the word itself. It's entirely up to what it is. So the first one on here, for instance, is snooker.
Oh, snooker. I love a bit
So
of
the
snooker.
sport. Well, is it a sport? We don't know. Well,
yeah,
yes, it is a sport.
It's classified as a sport, so it's pool.
It
They're
is a
both
sport.
good sports.
It's a
No,
sport.
They are pretty good fun.
I
I'm not
really
too
like
bad at
snooker.
them. I can beat my dad in it,
Fair enough.
so that means I'm pretty good at it.
Actually, you know what? For anyone that doesn't know, snooker is not the same as pool. Pool is when you
I
have
think people
the.
know that.
You never know. There's always a couple of viewers that might not. But basically,
No, I
pool
think
is
people
the
are
one where
thinking
you
out
have
now.
spots or stripes, or yellow versus red, or however many. Basically,
Yeah.
2 colours against each other. One person tries to pot one, the other tries to pot the other. That's basically how it goes. But the other one, but snooker, is basically you've got to pot all the reds to then pot a colour. Well, you've got to pot a red to then pot a colour. And then based on the colour, it gives you a certain amount of points.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So that's for anyone that doesn't know the distinguishing between pool and snooker. But snooker, I'd say it's not moronic. I quite like it. I've watched the World Championships on TV on it. It's very intense. You'd be surprised. It's actually very good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's actually very tense, yeah. Purely because the guys that play it are so good. You've got to be good at maths to play it, you know.
Good at maths to play it.
Yeah, to play it well, you've got to be really good at maths.
You're just doing calculus while you're hitting a ball with a cue.
No, but you know what I mean. You've got to know. You got to know what you're doing, basically.
Got to calculate the force to hit the ball, the vector at which it goes at, and the bearing.
Sure. I'll just say yes to that.
Got to calculate all the moments as well.
So you know what?
Yeah.
What would you say it is, Dan? Moronic or not?
Oh, it's not moronic.
I would say not moronic as well. I really like snooker. I actually played pool on a snooker table once.
And you can play any of them on a
Yeah, but
pool or
snooker tables
table.
are bigger than pool tables.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still.
But I mean, yeah, you can still play on it. But I just thought I'd chuck that in there because why not?
Mm.
Right. The second one on the moronic or not section is mushrooms.
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 So I quite like mushrooms. I don't think they're that bad.
See, that's where we differ. I do not like them
Really?
at all.
Oh, why is that?
Because they don't taste of anything and it's just texture that feels like rubber.
Nah.
It feels like you put a
I like
tasteless bit of rubber in your mouth and you're just chewing on it.
I like mushrooms on pizza.
No.
I think that's
No.
alright. Then again, the pizza toppings I have, no one seems to agree with.
Let me guess. Anchovies, olives.
No, not anchovies. There's anchovies and olives on a pizza. Come on.
Moronic people. Anyway, not the good kind.
Moronic people.
But not the good kind of moronic.
Yeah.
So, mushrooms. I'd go moronic. Whether it's on pizza,
I-
whether they're growing in your house, which you might want to get that checked if they are, whether you're out in the wild, whether you're eating some of the magic variety.
Magic mushrooms.
You never know. Mushrooms
Is it
are
all
moronic.
magic mushrooms a thing?
I mean, I think so. No? I mean, it's a
What
drug.
do they even do?
I don't know. I think it's just psychedelic, no?
Or psychedelic drugs, how fun.
How fun.
I've not done any psychedelics. I'm not planning to.
Nor have I, and nor
I'm
do we
not,
condone it, people.
I don't know why you would.
No, nor do I. Honestly, every
I'll
type
go
of
not.
mushroom imaginable, moronic. That's what I'm saying.
If we found a mushroom biome in Minecraft, would you still say it's moronic?
Okay, no, maybe not, but you
If
know what?
we
Fine.
ever.
Find them mushrooms in real life are moronic.
Not moronic. Because I like them.
Okay,
Mushrooms.
that's the first one in which we differ.
Yeah. Yep.
So the next one is sheep.
Sheep.
Sheep, as in the animal.
Sheep.
A grown-up lamb.
I don't really have anything against them.
No, I mean lamb's pretty tasty, so
Jesus
know.
Christ.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
Lamb tastes good.
you get wool from sheep. I mean, that's something.
That is true.
Don't they make? Do they make coats from the
Yeah.
wool of sheep
You
or
can,
something?
yeah, you can make anything out of wool
Yeah.
of sheep.
I mean,
Cotton
they're
wool,
a
for
resource,
instance.
aren't they?
Yeah, it's renewable.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
You know what? I was going to save this for another for later on in the podcast, but I'll share this one now. So later on in the podcast, there will be a section in which I'm doing on Mongolian facts.
Mongolian facts.
Yeah, Mongolia. So basically, I'll give you a little sneak peek into the area in which we're going later. Do you know how they cull sheep in Mongolia?
No idea.
Basically, they make a snick in its neck,
Lovely.
put their hand through it,
Oh,
grab the aorta on the heart,
oh
and squeeze
God,
it until it dies.
Oh,
But apparently, according to the
How-
Mongolians,
yeah.
it makes the sheep feel sleepy.
So you squeeze the aorta. There's no.
It makes them feel
Oh.
sleepy, apparently. I mean, personally, if someone made a
Plus
snick in
can't
my
move
neck
the heart.
and then put their hand in it and squeeze my heart, I don't think I'd say I'm
Of course,
feeling
'cause the blood
sleepy.
can't get to the brain. Can't get anywhere.
Exactly, that's the point.
It
It
can't
dies.
get to any respiring cells.
That's why it
Can't
dies, Dan.
respire. You can't create ATP. Of course, you're gonna feel sleepy. Then you're gonna die.
But then again, Dan, if someone cut your neck,
probably-
put their hand in it, and grabbed your heart, would you say
Yeah.
you're feeling sleepy?
There's more pain.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say I'm feeling sleepy is the right word. I think I'd be in agony,
You'll be in agony. All the adrenaline release as well before you die.
obviously.
You will not feel sleepy, mate.
No.
You'll feel in pain, and then
But you know what? According to the
you'll eventually
Mongols,
pass out.
according to the Mongols,
Mongols.
that's what they're called.
Yeah.
People from Mongolia.
I thought you said something else then.
No.
No.
You know what? According to the people from Mongolia,
Yeah. the Mongols.
that makes the sheep feel sleepy. That's the kind of level we're working at today, people. That's the
Lovely.
kind of level.
Yeah, Mongolia sounds fun.
Yeah, I know. More interesting facts coming soon in this podcast, so be sure to stay listening. Right then, the next one.
Sheep.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna go
true.
nuts.
I go not moronic. I like sheep.
Oh God. Yeah.
I quite like sheep. They provide us wool. They provide us lamb. I don't know
Yeah.
enough about sheep to say everything else, but that's about it.
Sheep.
Sheep, not moronic.
What's the next one?
Right, sheep are not moronic. Anyway, the next one is university.
I'm going university next year.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
No.
Yeah, I've seen like not many people are. The people from Havering, Havering Sixth Form College. Then I know most of them aren't going.
Shock.
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 What was that?
Have you met Jake? Have you met Rob? They're not the
Mate,
smartest of people.
They wouldn't last a day. Especially Jake.
Would they even get in? That's more my concern. You're saying they wouldn't
No.
last a day. That implies they get in.
What grades do they get? That's something I want to know.
Okay. Obviously, we can't release that on the podcast unless they want us to, but let's
Don't
just
know
say
why
they're
they
not the
would.
brightest tools in the shed. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't word
It's
today,
really the
people.
bluntest.
They are the bluntest tool in the
I wouldn't
shed.
even say they're in the shed.
You know what? No, they're in their own shed.
They're in their own shed.
They're in the blunt tool shed.
They're probably not even the sharpest tools in the blunt shed.
No, they're not. So, going back to the moronic or not section, university. What do you think?
I have to go not. I mean, it does depend if you want to go there.
That's
Like,
the thing.
if
It depends on the
some
career
people,
path
yeah.
you want.
Because some people, they describe university as a trap because they choose the wrong path.
Yeah,
Or they go for it for the sake of it because it's been popularised.
yeah.
But you really need to choose the right path and know
That,
what you're
and it
doing.
also depends on the job you want to do. So, for instance, I mean, for something like, I'm going to use law as an example because one of my friends is doing it,
Yeah.
will be doing it. But obviously, to get a law, to be a lawyer, you have to have a law degree,
Yeah.
obviously. So it kind of
Yeah.
makes sense for him to go there. But if you're, I don't know, wanting to be, I don't know, maybe a driveway layer or a window cleaner.
A driveway layer. Who would want to be a window cleaner?
I don't know, window cleaners, I guess.
Driveway.
But if you want to
Yeah.
be one of them, I don't think uni's a good shout. Like, it
Don't
really
know
does
why you
depend on
wouldn't
the
wanna
job,
be
because if you're wanting a job that requires one, then it's not. It's not moronic, because obviously you're going to need it. But if you're just going there for the sake of going because all your mates are going, or it's been popularised,
For the
or
band. Yeah.
all of that, I think you're wasting your time and your money.
Yeah, it's a lot of bloody money. Like
It's a
9
lot of
grand
money.
a year, isn't it?
It's something like £9 a year. It's probably going up.
Yeah. I think from Leeds University, I received a letter about my tuition fees. They said about 9 grand a year.
Yeah. So,
I can't find it, but it's just somewhere.
I mean, it does depend on the job you want to do in the future. So, for that reason, I
Yeah,
think I'm
100%.
going to go not moronic. I'm not going because I don't plan on going into a career which
No, I'm
requires
going.
one.
No, I'm going
But
in
that's just me.
September, I think.
Fair enough. Well,
Some of them start like 1st of September.
yeah, I
Like,
know.
really early.
Uni start
Can't
earlier.
remember what mine is.
Don't know.
Oh, you say that some of my courses start like mid-September.
Oh, right. Weird.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
What's the next?
I'm going to go not moronic for that.
Yeah, we're going not.
Right then. The final thing on the moronic or not section, this is a weird one, is
Yeah.
the colour green.
The colour green.
The colour green.
Colour green.
So,
Oh my gosh.
I don't really know how to elaborate on that.
Where do you begin?
I guess with the colour green. I mean, it depends on the shade, really, doesn't it?
What does the colour... Well, I'm going to start with this. What does the colour green represent?
I,
Do you know
I'm
how
not an
different
English
colours-
teacher. I don't know what each colour represents.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not an English teacher, Dan. Nor do I want to be.
Oh, I'm written like English. They would say like, oh, not say like Curly's wife's lips are red, implying she's a whore or something.
Yeah, that was it. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, the
that was
curtains
it.
are blue, showing she's sad. No, it just means the curtains were blue.
Do you know blue is God's colour?
Allegedly.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
Yeah. It's in Luke 9:35 in the Bible. That
Hey.
means anything to anyone. Just researched it and that came up.
You know what? That is your monthly gospel from Dan. We're gonna do that every episode now. That's now
Gospel.
tradition. Don't hold us to that. We probably won't do that. But anyway, so the colour
Heaven
green.
is also blue. Yeah.
The colour green. I mean, it depends on the shade, really, doesn't it? And it depends what you're using
Yeah.
it for. 'Cause, I mean, the trees, they're green. Well, the leaves are green because of chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll.
in the
Ah,
chloroplasts.
photosynthesis, the chloroplast.
But Dan,
Yeah,
don't forget about the layers of a leaf.
the wax cuticle, yeah.
The epidermis cells, the palisade
Mm,
cells, the spongy layer, the stomata.
the stomata, big old stomata.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah, it depends on the context, really. Because, I mean, leaves are green.
Yeah.
I don't really care. But if you're painting your house, like the inside of your house walls green, like lime green, you're a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah.
If I walk into someone's house and their living room walls are lime green, I might have to leave. To be
Oh,
honest.
yeah.
I mean, I quite like the colour green.
Don't they use it in hospitals?
Do they? I don't know. I don't
Sorry.
often go to
It's
hospitals.
more like as a more as a calming colour.
Is it? Is green a
I
calming
say-
colour?
I say that when I get blood tests in Queen hospitals, it's just white.
Okay.
Oh mate, Queen's Hospital blood tests are the most depressing things ever.
Right, we're
Everyone
not getting
there,
into medical histories.
like,
We're not doing
so
that. That's for a
miserable.
separate episode.
and then you hear the voice saying, "Your ticket number 452. Please go to ticket number. No, please go to cubicle number 2."
Oh dear.
Continuously. Oh, it really messes with your brain after a while.
Do you know what? The colour green, I'm going to go not moronic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go not.
Unless you're painting your house green.
Why'd you paint a house?
I mean, if you're doing like a feature wall and it's like a dark green, it's still a bit weird.
Yeah. Blend in with the grass.
I mean, if you're painting something and it's lime green, it's a bit weird.
It's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
painting your house or something green, bit weird. It's like, actually, do you remember the old... Actually, do I want to shout this company out? No, not really. But do you remember the old advert for a car company that always had a green car in it?
Oh. Yes.
We won't say the name, because obviously I'm assuming everyone knows what I'm talking about. If you don't,
Yeah.
just Google
Yeah.
green car
Green car.
advert UK.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure that will come up. But
It's like when you see a black horse, you always think it's from that bank.
yeah, it's always the bank. Yeah. Yeah.
To be fair, that marketing strategy kind of works.
Or a
when you
car.
think about that.
Or a black horse could be a car
Uh,
as well. Depends
that's
on.
actually a genius marketing strategy.
Yeah, just
And
get a random
advertising
thing
strategy is brilliant,
and just
yeah.
going, you know what? Whenever you see that, you're going to think of us.
Yeah.
Smart.
It makes people think of that. That's
We should do that. Although we've kind of done it. Whenever someone says moron now, they're going to think of this.
I'm gonna use a table to represent the More Hour podcast.
Please. Honestly,
Yeah.
people, if you're listening, we're going to sell out quick. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also spread the word of the podcast. If you have friends, tell them about it. If you don't have friends, go on a social media platform and talk.
I was gonna
Just-
say,
I don't know.
how do you not have friends? But I realised I know about 3 people that don't have friends.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what? If you don't have friends, become a guest on the podcast, to be honest. You never know, you might like it.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of viewers, you can become a guest on this podcast. Fill in the application form in the description below, and it will get put in for review, and then we'll contact you at some point about it, and you might be a guest. Who knows?
You
So
never
please
know.
do that. Anyway, so the colour green, I'm going to go not moronic unless
Yeah, no.
you're paint. No, yeah, I'm going not moronic unless you're painting your house. In which case it's moronic.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. What's the next one?
That's it. That's the moronic on it section
Oh,
done.
that's it.
So to recap, snooker, not moronic. Mushrooms, I've said moronic. Dan has said not moronic.
Yeah, man.
Sheep, not moronic. University, not moronic. The colour green, not moronic, unless you're painting your house. So that's the Moronic or Not section. Feel free to leave your Moronic or Not section suggestions down below, or contact us with them, and they'll feature in a future episode. I mean, that's how we get all of ours. That's how we got today's. You will always be anonymous unless you want to be shouted out, of course. In which case we can do so. But that's how we got ours today. So thank you to the anonymous viewer that provided us with them for this episode. But let's move on to another topic, shall we, Dan?
Yeah, let's move on, shall we?
So you know what? I've got one, which is a bit weird to start off, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most unattractive thing a person can do?
Unattractive. Oh my god, that one might write a book about me, and that's actually happened.
What?
Huh?
I request elaboration.
You want elaboration?
Please.
Oh shit, now I could be here all day, mate.
Oh god.
No, basically my ex wrote a book about me.
Oh,
she
lovely.
liked me that much.
Oh, weird. That's...
And then it kind of spooked me a bit.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. Anyway.
He's fucking weird. And calling me from 10 PM to 2 in the morning.
Nice.
Don't. Not, it's like FaceTime.
Oh god.
I just want my sleep.
Fair.
It's not even like afternoon. It's like...
Here's an idea.
late
Just turn on
night.
Do Not Disturb on your phone.
Can't. Oh mate, I'm not even going to go into that.
Okay, we won't. So you know what? Other than writing a book on you...
About, yeah. And calling me from 10 to 2
Yeah.
o'clock at
What is
night.
the most unattractive thing a person can do? Just in general.
Oh, here's one. Say you wanted to meet up, but bail last minute.
Oh.
That
Okay,
really,
yeah.
that loses my interest because people do it, and it just.
It is kind of annoying when that happens. When someone says, "Oh
I
yeah,
know-
I can definitely do this," they get to like the day or two
And then
before, and it's like,
bail.
"Oh, by the way, I can't." Sorry, not sorry. It's
I
like
normally just lose my interest, and I just lose all my respect. for
I
the
just
person.
kind of get fed up with it. I'm just kind of like, "Oh, I can't believe you've done
Yeah.
this." I went back to doing whatever I was doing.
times. Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't really know what the most unattractive thing a person could do is. Probably kill someone.
Mate, some people find that attractive.
Yeah, that's
Have you
weird.
seen? No, there was when I was watching Dark Tourist on Netflix. There was people saying that they liked Jeffrey Dahmer,
Oh.
women and stuff like that.
Okay, we're gonna move on from that purely because we're not discussing that here.
Yeah.
Viewers will have to pay to see that. Anyway, most unattractive thing a person could do. Honestly, yeah, that's probably kill someone, or you know what? No, do something illegal. And I'm not talking copy and paste, because technically it's going against copyright laws. But you know, yeah, I don't know. Probably commit a fairly heinous crime.
I'd say probably long response times, like a
Long
day.
response times. Okay.
A day, not like a couple of hours, because I'm gonna be honest. I sometimes
I noticed.
take a couple hours to reply. Sometimes.
Yeah, I
but-
know.
No, it's just sometimes when it's texting, I'll hear it and I'm in like the middle of revising,
Fair.
and I don't really reply to text when I'm revising because
Fair
it's
enough.
quite distracting, and it gets to 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then I'll either fall asleep or get distracted doing something else, and then just forget entirely,
Fair enough.
which is a bit,
Yeah.
yeah, probably like
Um,
a day.
Yeah.
Day.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's
Oh,
that
and
topic over
yeah.
really, because that.
I was going to get into a tangent because there was a lot
Oh, you know what? Go on then.
for me to complain about.
Go for it.
But
This is waffling.
I was going to say one more thing.
Go on.
Being active, and then that person has not read your message. Them
Oh
being
yeah.
active
It says
online.
on like WhatsApp when it says online, but they just haven't read it.
Uh,
But then they go offline and then don't
Instagram,
respond
yeah.
for like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like it's.
Or what's worse, Dan, is they read it and then just don't respond for like 6 hours. Like
See,
they're
I
online, they
haven't.
read it and then they just go, ah, nah.
See, I haven't really had that.
I haven't,
I've had
but
I've had
actually no, I've
people.
had that with one person
Yeah.
before who shall remain nameless, and you know who you are because, mate, you know what?
Oh God.
He's a friend from school and he does my nutting because he reads my message, doesn't respond for like 6 hours.
Jesus. Yeah, I don't
It's really
understand
annoying, by
people,
the way.
especially in dating. Like the more I do it, the less I understand people.
Viewers, a bit of advice. Women, you can confirm this or deny it. Either way, we know it's true. Women are confusing creatures.
Or women.
Yep.
Oh fuck yeah, they are.
You know there was a
You know,
study
yeah,
done. Okay.
yeah,
Where it was done where after the first date with a woman, a man will look for
yeah,
three
yes.
things
Okay.
in the woman. It will be they're good to talk to.
Yes,
They're
100%.
what was it? It was politeness, I think. And it was
Yeah.
attractiveness. Guess how many things women look for?
Should
Guess a
I don't
number.
know. One.
100.
I was expecting one very stupid thing like
Nope.
money.
They look for 100 things in a bloke before going on a second date. And us men look for three.
I don't know.
That's a study done by I don't know who, but I remember reading about it as I was researching into something to do with my EPQ, I think. So,
Jesus.
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
That's pretty mad, yeah.
That's the thing, you don't really think
Alright.
about it, but I don't know.
Jesus. Yeah.
Do you know what, Dan? Let's move on to one of your topics.
Yeah, so I found a few things. So I found. Well, I didn't physically find this guy, but this guy, I think he's James Hobson and Bogdan Malinowski. What they did, they made a real life lightsaber that's 2,200 degrees Celsius.
I rate it. What
And
kind of
they can
lightsaber?
cut through to titanium.
Like, what
Yeah.
lightsaber? Was it... Did it actually, like...
I really don't know.
Was it
I
like
don't watch
plasma or
Star
something?
Wars. Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
They mixed compressed liquid propane gas with oxygen,
Okay.
and they created like basically a flame,
Oh, yeah. I
a
think
flaming
some
laser.
YouTuber's done that, I think. I can't remember the name of him, but I know some YouTuber did it.
Yeah, it's like 2,200 degrees. It just goes through titanium.
Yeah.
Yeah, people.
That's pretty cool.
And then
Obviously, me being a massive Star Wars fan, I like it.
It's not cool when you get stopped by the police. And then you got to explain it.
True. Very true. But,
Yeah.
realistically, Dan, how often are you getting stopped by the police while you're wielding a lightsaber?
Not often.
See? So...
Probably
not going to have
about
to explain
9 or
it too
10
often.
times in my life, but you know.
Weird.
Yeah. I also found a guy. He used a battery to charge his. No, he used a potato, and he used it as a battery to charge his phone.
I think someone already did that.
Did they? Oh, it's in the Guinness World Records book.
Oh, is
It
it?
produced like 1,950 volts for about
How?
300 kilograms of potatoes.
Hold on, 300 kilograms of potatoes.
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 300 kilograms.
How?
And it was to celebrate the 200-year anniversary of the discovery of electromagnetism by Hans Christian Ørsted.
Is he Irish?
Danish.
Oh, okay. If anyone understands the reference I just made, hats off to you, my friend.
Do you want to know the science?
Go
It'll take
for
like
it.
10 seconds.
Go on.
So potatoes contain phosphoric acid, which reacts when in contact with zinc to release electrons.
Right, okay.
Yeah, if anyone got that, if any physicists out there that's daft enough to know that, then
Honestly,
hats off to you.
I'm just gonna smile and wave. Smile and nod, like, yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
swan and nod.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I've been getting into Pokemon Go again recently.
Yeah, I remember in Iceland, when you doing a challenge where
Yep.
you got to play Pokemon every day for like 7 days or something.
Yeah, so basically, in year 8, we went to Iceland.
Oh, we spoke about this last time.
I know, we spoke about it 2 episodes
Yeah.
ago with Lankington.
Lankington, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, basically, my brother challenged me. Well, he didn't really challenge me. He dared me to say, like, play Pokemon Go every day you're out there. Just whenever you go anywhere, at like a tourist site, play Pokemon Go. And I did it.
Yeah. Wow.
I think I have a Metagross from Iceland.
In Iceland.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Yeah, I've been getting into Pokemon Go again recently.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of stopped for a couple years, from like year 9 onwards, or year 8 onwards, really. Purely because I don't know, it just didn't hit the same as it used to. But yeah, I mean, I've gone back into it in recent weeks. So I actually caught a Lugia the other week. Well, a couple months ago when this goes out. But I caught a Lugia. Pretty cool.
Ah, right. Ooh.
So, yeah, I've got a Metagross from Iceland. From Grindavik in the South Peninsula in Iceland.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
3034 CP, by the way, if anyone's interested.
Don't think anyone plays Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, you never know. There might be a couple people out there that might still play it.
A few maniacs. 8-year-olds.
Hey, I'm playing it.
And there's always a minority.
Yeah, it's always a minority, but who knows? If you are playing it, let me know. If I've just inspired you to play it again, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a little clip. So let's move on to one of your topics now, shall we?
Well, that was 2. Oh, yeah, I was scrolling through YouTube the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ended up surfing the web, just looking around at things. I came across this stupid article. It said where to pick up girls. Right?
What?
Don't ask. I don't even know how I got there. Do you know what one of the answers were?
Behind a McDonald's in the bin.
Fucking airports.
Oh my god. That's either a really bad pun, which I'm hoping for, or it's just kind of really bad advice.
I was genuinely thinking, mate, you have more luck finding girls at an orphanage
or fucking
or hospital.
Okay.
A&E psychiatric ward.
Psychiatric ward.
Psychiatric ward, yeah.
Dear God. I mean, we know people to give relationship advice, but I tell you what, if you pick a girl up at an airport, and I'm not talking either pick them up from the airport or pick them up while they're in the airport.
Physically.
Yeah, I don't mean physically pick them up, as in lift them or pick them up in a car or in a lorry or whatever. I don't mean that. If you actually manage to go on a date with a girl that you met in an airport, first of all, fair play to you. Second of all, tell us how.
Thing to do.
Tell us how. And also why.
Yeah.
Were you also in the
Seriously.
airport, or were you just kind of at the airport looking for girls?
I literally have no options left, so please, advice.
Honestly, go to airports, bro. Take the advice. Go to airports and just pick up a female. Literally. To literally
Or
pick
you
them
can,
up. Lift them.
you can do what I said and go to the A&E psychiatric ward.
That is true. You could do that too. So,
Jesus.
dear God, that is really bad, really bad advice.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
if
Or you can go to the caravan club.
what?
Oh, do you not get the reference?
No.
Oh my god, the in-betweeners?
Oh,
Caravan club.
right, yeah. Sorry.
Oh
So that's really bad advice. I would not recommend taking that
Yeah,
unless
no.
you either want to get slapped or escorted out of the airport by airport security.
Tasered. Tasered.
Or
We were gonna
tasered,
say
yeah.
Tasered. Yeah.
Could be tasered. It depends on where you are in the world. If you're in America, you're most likely getting shot. Sorry, America, but I'm not wrong.
But if you go to prison, you can meet them in prison now, can't you?
I mean,
Although to be fair, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to meet girls in prison. No.
I'm pretty sure there's separate prisons, are there not? For males and females? I mean, that might just be a TV show thing, and I've just been a moron.
I don't know. Prison population. I need to look at this. What's the prison
Check if
population for men?
that's a thing. If there is like, I swear there's different wards for it. So like, I swear there's male prisons and female prisons. I don't think there's any mixed. I could be very wrong, and I'm just being very stereotypical.
I don't really think there would be mixed.
I don't think there's mixed. I could be wrong, but in most TV shows, it's mainly male prisons, is it not? Like, I don't know.
Some of them are in the same.
Really? Where? In the UK?
I don't know. It does say. Hang on. I've seen on a Quora post what would prison
always
look like
reliable.
if men and women were mixed in the same prison. So it probably implies that it's different.
I mean, I'm sure there's one country that must mix them, surely, right?
There's always one. North Korea.
Oh God, I don't think they have prison. It's more just get shot in the head,
Concentration camps.
or just shot in the head. Anyway,
No, they have labour camps. If you like steal 10 pence, then your entire family, plus the next 2 generations, go to prison.
you know what?
For about 15 years.
I tell you what, I don't fancy seeing the North Korean KGB show up at my door, so I'm gonna leave that be, and swiftly move on to my Mongolian facts.
Yeah, let's move on to something less controversial.
Indeed. So Mongolian facts. I do have many. Obviously, I shared earlier how they cull sheep in Mongolia.
Yeah, very family friendly.
Yes, of course. Where if you skip the Moronic or not section, first of all, please go back and watch it because you're missing out on a great. Yeah, why would you do that? And B, you're missing out on a great Mongolian fact about sheep and how they cull them. But anyway, so in Mongolia, actually, I'm not even going to start with a Mongolian fact. Did you know that every 1 in 200 people alive today can trace their ancestry back to the seed of Genghis Khan?
Genghis Khan, Jesus.
Yeah. 1 in every 200 people.
How many kids did he have?
I don't know.
Let's have a look.
But
if you had to place a guess,
I'd say about 27 is my guess. I know it's very specific, but you never know.
No, it's only 14.
Oh.
I say only.
Only 14, yeah. But
only 14 kids.
Do you know what? We'll start off with a very light-hearted one. Did you know that? So you know Genghis Khan. Well, you don't know him personally, but
half % of the population is related to him.
Yeah, one in
Half a
every
percent.
20 people, apparently.
Yeah,
One in
yeah.
every 200 people, sorry, not 20.
200, yeah.
Yeah, one in every 200. So Genghis Khan, interesting fact here, well, another one.
Yeah.
He once cut all the women and children and cats' heads off and made a pyramid out of them.
Why?
Don't know. He just fancied it, I think.
Just got bored one Sunday afternoon.
Might have done. But yeah, he just cut all the women, children, and cats' heads off.
Lovely.
I don't. The cats is a nice touch, to be fair.
The cats are nice, Todd.
Yeah, just a bit of decor here and there. Because why not?
Jeez,
Fill in the
decor.
smaller holes, I think. Anyway, bit of
Yeah.
geography about Mongolia. It's about the same size as Spain, France, Germany, the Czech Republic, Italy, Britain, and Ireland all rolled into one. And it has 3 million people in it. And it
Oh,
so basically there's 3 million people living in the size of Western Europe.
oh right.
3 million.
3
Bear in
million.
mind the UK alone has, I think it's 68 million
Yeah.
now? 67, 68 million?
Yeah.
So that's so the size of Western Europe, and there's only 3 million people in it.
Jeez.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 more facts.
Yeah. More facts.
2 more.
Yes.
Actually, sorry, 3 more. Sorry, my
3.
bad.
Okay.
So in 1905, there was
Yeah.
a cataclysmic earthquake. Okay?
Cataclysmic earthquake is
Yeah.
always a disaster. Yeah.
Not really. So basically,
life, isn't
what
it?
happened is a 400 kilometres long crack
Yeah.
was formed in the earth.
Charming.
But
How many people were killed?
try and guess the number
You need to guess how many people were killed.
in the Mongolian earthquake in 1905. Yes.
No. 300,000.
A lot
That's
less.
so big. Oh, come on. I was hoping it'd be a lot. 20,000.
Less.
Less than 20,000.
Yep.
3,000?
Less.
Less than 3,000.
Yep.
An earthquake. 300.
So I'll give you the number in a minute. But luckily, this cataclysmic earthquake that formed a 400 kilometre long crack in the earth. Okay.
Yeah.
It happened. Luckily, it happened in Mongolia because the death toll.
Luckily.
No, it was.
Yeah.
It was lucky because the death toll was only 15 people.
So that wasn't 300,000 then?
No, it was 15.
No.
As in 1-5.
Oh well.
That's insane.
Not as interesting, but still pretty cool.
It formed a 400 kilometre long crack in the world, Dan. That's insane.
But only 15 people died.
Exactly, it's good. Okay, next fact.
If it was more, then it would be pretty cool.
Okay,
Like,
that's dark.
It's still cool.
It is very cool. This is my favourite one. There is a town in Mongolia called Moron.
Oh yes.
So you know what,
Should go
people?
there.
In a few years...
We'll do our 100th special there.
You know what, yeah, lads? Viewers, in a few years, or at some point, we will do a podcast from Moron. We will record it in Moron.
The Moron Hour podcast in Moron in Mongolia.
Exactly. So me,
Yeah.
Dan, Jake and Rob, us four
If we get
hosts...
Jake and Rob over there.
No, we will. We will force them over there.
I don't know how you're gonna force them over.
We can knock them out and shove them on the plane. Anyway,
Lovely.
so
How are we
will,
getting past security?
we'll just say they're falling asleep.
Fair enough.
So you know what, viewers, we will at one point in the future, we will do a More an Hour podcast episode recorded from the Mongolian town of Moron.
Charming.
Because why not?
Yeah. better than doing one in an Icelandic changing room, I guess.
Exactly. We're not getting into that again. We did talk about that 2 episodes ago
Yeah, we
with
talked
Mr.
about the
Lankington.
Icelandic changing rooms.
So, do you have any more topics?
No, I've used my 3 topics up. How about you?
Okay, I've ended mine. So you know what? We're gonna end it there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Contact us with your Moron or not suggestions. Apply to become a guest on the podcast, because why not? Thank you all for listening to this episode, and we shall see you hopefully with Jake and Rob next episode.
Some point.
Hopefully. It probably won't happen, but you never know. But other than that, thank you for watching, and goodbye, people.